My name is Alma Wiggins. I am a trustee at Mount Calvary Baptist Church in Rockville, Maryland. And I want to give a very warm thank you to Aaron Rice, who has given me the opportunity to be a part of this dynamic program that he's put together on sustainability and all of the other technical aspects of what we have been working on for a very long time. I am excited about this opportunity. And in thinking about it, the first thing I thought about was this all started with a crab cake. Aaron and I have known each other for a very long time. We were celebrating the closure of that transaction over a crab cake lunch, just having a general conversation. And then he asked me about, are you familiar with the BEPS program, which is the benchmarking program for the county and for the state of Maryland? And I said, what is that? And then he proceeded to, in his usual manner, of providing me with a whole lot of information and the sources where I could go and find out about it.
Alma, thank you so much for participating this year. I do have a few very quick questions. I guess the question I had was, in regards to you mentioned the indoor air quality. There are two roles that we played early on. One was creating that digital twin of the church, of the interior and exterior of the property. And that's where we were able to actually do a gross square footage verification, because I think the public record said the church was right around 32,000 square feet. But
And
then
that's incorrect. Absolutely.
when we used the LiDAR technology, um, which created a schematic floor plan, we're actually able to validate that it was actually 38,000 square feet, and change, which meant that you weren't just subject to the Montgomery County Building Energy Performance Standard. You were now in the crosshairs of the statewide building energy performance standard, which without that verification probably wouldn't have known, who knows what it would have happened. So that's one thing. And then you mentioned the indoor air quality. When I contacted you from Florida, it was actually like 9:30 at night, 9:30, 10 o'clock at night. I'm like, what on earth? What could be going on a Thursday? 9:30 at night, and the carbon dioxide was just, the numbers were pretty high. So that's when I reached out. I was like, oh, what is going on? Come to find out, you were having a meeting. I guess there was some planning going on for an event that you had there at the church. But being able to monitor the real-time indoor air quality, even though we just did it for 90 days, my focus is really on the health and wellness of the occupants in the building, and kind of leading with that. And when we take care of all the energy retrofits that working with Dr. Kinslow and Khalid and the Montgomery County Green Bank, it resolves the air quality issues at the same time. This has been great, Alma. My thesis for the year is the building is the database.
Mm-hmm.
Right? The building is the database, and data is the new oil, right? So I want to thank you for your time. I want to thank you for your thought leadership and your leadership as a trustee, and kind of being the Sherpa, and walking your church and church members and church family through this process, and being consistent. Because we had that crab cake a couple years ago,
And we're due for another.
and we are due for another one. That's great, Alma. We'll leave it there. Thank you so much. And we'll be in touch. We'll schedule that crab cake.
Yes, I look forward to it.
All right. Have a great weekend, Alma. Thank you so much.
Thank you.